Hey everybody, how's it going today? How y'all doing? Oh my gosh. Like last minute can't stream without my lights on. Lights on. All right. All right. So, hey, good morning everybody. How you guys all doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. I got something I figured out yesterday and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of it and I want to get your guys' thoughts on this and what this is not me complaining. This is me saying that this would have been totally awesome. And maybe it still comes into the game. Maybe it does. I don't know. I'm just I'm drinking the cup of tea. I'm looking at the bottom of the teacup. I'm shaking it around. I'm trying to read the tea leaves. I'm just trying to read tea leaves. You guys ever heard that saying? Read the tea leaves. Um and we're gonna do a little bit of tea leaf reading today in stream, and then we're gonna get into our build, and then I would love to. And now this is gonna seem weird to everybody listening right now. You're gonna be like, "Wait a minute, your hook is Brick Life?" Yes, my hook is Brick Life. So we're gonna play Brick Life tomorrow. I think, unless I've got to get Crafttopia 6 up and going, but I really want to wait till almost the closest day. Um, where's my mouse at? I almost want to wait until the closest day and Loot Llama. Oh, Mr. Loot Llama. Looty loot loots. Now Loot Llama's been sending me requests non-stop for like 2 days now. Where is Loot Llama at? I appreciate the persistence. I appreciate it, but I also don't. Because I've been trying to record videos. And like every other minute, Loot Llama jumps in. Every other minute, Loot Llama jumps in. We're gonna remove his friend. There we go. And then if they send a friend request, we'll block them then. It's at the bottom of your online list. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I try to, I mean, it doesn't bother me anymore because I'm just not, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to be mean, but still, it's like, hey, I let you on the friends list. Just don't send me requests. I'm not gonna. Chances of me I think I've only done it once where somebody sent me a request that I didn't already know I was getting online for, like set up in Discord and then coming over. I think that's only happened once in my whole YouTubing career. Anyways, so let's say hi to everybody because I got my chat back up and going. You guys remember yesterday when I told you I thought I got hacked and I was kind of panicking? Well, what happened? Well, so how deep into the story do I want to go? The short version is this. I reset all my passwords, and when I did that, I basically removed the StreamBot's ability or access to my chat. So my StreamBot, my StreamBot, just I undid it. I unhooked it. So I lost all my chat over on YouTube. So I was not happy about that yesterday because I was like, oh, something else is going wrong. I'm just gonna go one layer deeper. My computer has been randomly flashing up a blue screen and resetting itself. And it's not the blue screen of death, but it's like the blue screen of there was an issue and we've had to reset it. I've never had that on my old computer. I upgraded my graphics card settings and it hasn't happened since then. So I'm really, really hoping it was some setting there. I don't know. I'm not a computer guy. I know a little bit about computers, but enough to be dangerous. That actually brings me to my other story. Going to get a laptop with my daughter, and my daughter and my wife went shopping and they went and they were looking at laptops, and they gave her a spec list of everything her computer needed to have. And so she went and looked, and she, God bless her, she didn't want to like break the bank. That's not the type of lady she is. She was like, hey, I found this computer, it's on sale, and it's like 25% off. You guys know how those work, right? You get a computer that's like the 14 edition, and the 15 editions coming out. It's actually what I do with my cell phones. Whenever there's a new cell phone version coming out, I'll go in and renew or re-up my phone, but I'll get the last year's version that they're doing the buy one get one free, and just save money, because they're like giving them away. It's ridiculous. Anyways, this is not how to save money with Kaboom, but maybe I should do an episode. I don't know, guys. I might just end up changing this whole channel and just be like, all right, guys, this channel is now whatever I feel like doing today. And today we're going to talk about how to save money. Easy ways for you to save money. And never buy summer clothes when summer clothes are being put out on the rack. Always buy them as the winter clothes or the fall the fall clothes are being brought out because the summer clothes are on discount. And you can get them like 50% off. Yeah, am I rambling about money? I might be way too excited about saving money on things. Okay, so with that being said, I need to say hi to everybody. And oh, hey, Loot Llama's in chat. Yeah, Loot Llama, you can't send requests in game, buddy. You can't send requests in games. I can add you to the friend list, but when I'm usually streaming, recording, or doing stuff like that. So the best thing you can do is hit that link at the top of the page that will take you to the Crafttopia Discord server. And over there, we'll do things like last night I jumped in Rant Expeditions, stuff like that. Like you can join things like that, public events. If you have a build page, we're doing a build event or something like that. It works out. So you got to become part of the community, and then as situations arise, there's actually like a lot of people that I got this Crafttopia 6 starting this Saturday, guys. I just want to say thank you to everybody for I just want to thank everybody for watching that video and hitting that like button on the Crafttopia 6 video I put out yesterday. I really appreciate that. I was a little nervous about that video. I haven't posted a video in forever. I've been doing shorts and live streams, which is fine with me because that's just kind of where we're at right now. And when updates come out, I'll do update videos or new, if there's new things to test. And I really, really, really wanted to test these weapons. Like I was excited to get in and do some testing on the weapons, like the swords versus the hammers. What's going to get you the most damage, the fastest. And I'll just be honest with you, I'm scared to death that somebody stated Thrash something. Can somebody ban them on the purple app, please? Thank you, Queens North. And so what was I saying? Oh shoot. I should get a thing called how to lose your train of thought with Kaboom, because that's pretty much what happens. Yeah, so Crafttopia 6 is coming out, and honestly, I really want to jump in, and we've got some talks going on about Crafttopia 7. Crafttopia 6 is a timed event. Crafttopia 7, I might actually get to play with a lot of my other friends that play this game, and I'm kind of excited about it. I'm also, really, really, let's get into the thing that I found, because that is, oh, wait, let's say hi to everybody, then let's get into the thing that I found. All right, so let's get to, so if you're in the chat, go and throw something in there so I know you're there and I can say hi to you and welcome you in. Wookie, Sir Last Slot, good morning, welcome in. Souls, Red Danny, and Dempsey, Nick, Larry Land. I thought I saw Mad Mike in there earlier, but the chat must have not come over. Red Danny, how you doing today? Good morning. Queens North, good morning. Bill Titian, how's it going? Top of the morning to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Loot Llama, welcome in. Good morning. Delia, how are you doing today? And yeah, I'm in the back. Took my shirt off, and I look like a farmer now. All right. I know. Oh, my wrong chat. LOL. Wait, what? Souls, what? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh no. Oh no. All right. All right. Let's get into this. Let's get this background music turned off. Let's switch over to our other screen. Actually, I need to do this first. Hold on. Bam. There it is. I think we got it. There we go. All right. Switch over here. Guys, gals, check this out. Check this out. This is this kind of blew my mind a little bit when I was thinking about this. Streamer bot chat. You don't need to be on. Let me just shrink myself down a little bit. There we go. I think that's big enough for fair use. Fair usage, whatever that stuff's called. I'm still in the corner. I will be pausing and saying stuff while we go through this. Hiding at work. Inspector came in and we're missing a journeyman. Inspector, like OSHA? OSHA came in? All right, so I can't talk about that. You're bringing up some past trauma. I don't want to start ranting about OSHA and how. All right, shut up. Shut up. Boom. Shut up. All right. Okay, here we go. Desktop audio. Let's see. How's the audio levels?
When the bugs came,
hey, kitty. Hold on a second. How's that audio? Can you guys hear that audio? Here, let's turn it up here. Whoa, there we go. Now that's some audio right there. All right, guys, is this audio good? Can I get a 1 in chat? The audio is good. Sammy B, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. All right, let's play this.
When the bugs came,
is that good?
Everything we knew was taken from us.
Starship Trooper scene right there. Sorry, I had to call it out. Gamer Merlin, how's it going? Guys, what we're looking for is at the very end of this, okay? Maybe I didn't watch this trailer because it didn't have any Lego in it. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait, what? What? No way. All right, that was my response. Oh, if that's your guys' response, then let me know. Or if it was your response when you saw these two things, let me know. There we go. Welcome to Gamer Merlin.
Hope faded faster than we could fight back.
Dude, he's straight up. Do you guys see that? Straight up. Look at this. Look at this. The bugs be turning Peely into a banana split. Wait, is that a Peely? No, that's a hot dog. Is that the hot dog? That's the hot dog. Oh my gosh. No, that's Nocturnal.
Faster than we could fight.
Dude, Nocturnal got. Oh, Nocturnal got. I thought that was Peely. That's Nocturnal, man.
Back.
Oh, look, Cuddles. Cuddles coming in with the W right there. This also gives me Zerg feeling from StarCraft. I don't know if I don't. Whenever I see large swarms of anything, it either goes back to Starship Troopers or StarCraft. And there's way too many stars. You have to have a star in your name, like in the name of your thing. All right.
We thought it was the end of.
All right, what's up with this? Is that a robot? Is she controlling AI drone? Is that gonna? I'm wondering. I was like, is this gonna be, like a new weapon maybe for the season? Yeah, Zerglings. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Oh, there's Peely. Right there. Okay, wait. I was trying to rack my brain about which of these Power Rangers, what season was the insect season? And I didn't do the research, but does anybody remember that?
It It's morphin' time.
That's just her skin? Dude, how is this not bring back childhood memories? Right here. See the peace sign? The yellow ranger? And then what happened to the other 2 rangers? You know what I'm saying? Where's the 5 at? I only see 3. It's always 3, and then it always goes to 2. And I'm just gonna let okay, you know what? I gotta make myself bigger. Okay, so did you not get brainwashed as a child to think that even if you were getting your butt whooped, that as long as you hoped, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe brainwash is not the right word because it's negative content, but weren't you like kind of trained and motivated to never give up as a child? I don't feel please name to me today the one show that could save society. I mean, is Power Rangers still on? Like, I watched it a long time ago. I watched the movie, but the movie they weren't like real hopeful kids. They were all like down and depressed and all their lives were destroyed. And then like, the giant Zoran thingy gave them the ability to nostalgia. Yeah. And right guys, like there's this like thing that we grew up with. In my generation, it was like, even if you're getting curb stomped by 10 poorly grotesque monsters and they're just beating your face into the ground, if you just hold on, if you just keep fighting, there's a chance that you'll level up and kick their butt. I'm sorry. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna get canceled for hope. I'm gonna get canceled for y'all. This. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I think we need a good cartoon that makes people wanna get up and fight, and be warriors. All right. That's just my thought. All right, here we go. Oh, and at the last minute, your friends will come in and save you. That was another. Oh yeah, and large robots. All right, here we go. Now this was awesome. Okay. I said here we go. We got 5 seconds. All right. This was awesome. How they brought Peely into a OG Power Rangers battle scene where they just go for it, right? They're just like in these costumes and they're just acting like they're just like really fighting, and the punching and the choreography of the fight scenes are so bad, but because they're so bad, they're so good. Like that aspect of this. Oh my gosh! When did the Power Rangers get a minigun? Somebody help me! When did this happen? Somebody help me understand, when did this happen? I don't remember. I remember laser guns, maybe inside Battle Royale. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, and then okay. Wait for it, because I'm gonna rip this dude a new one here in a second. Watch. Okay, right there. No, sir. That is not how you handle a minigun. He just killed his. He just friendly fired his whole crew. Banana Peely's over there with a pickaxe, taking a stray bullet. Oh my god. Do I need to go through the 5 rules of gun safety? Do I need to do this? Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, my guy, how's it going? That's not how you handle. I mean, right, guy? Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. When I saw this, I just was like, what in the heck is happening? That is not it right there. Nope. Dude, if I went to a gun range and I saw the guy in the stall next to me up in a red Power Ranger outfit and a minigun, dude, I'm out. I'm sorry. I'm packing up and I'm leaving. I'll come back later. That is gonna be taken. That dude's mixing firearm safety with ballerina course. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna get through this. Oh yeah, there we go. Whoa, love this. Oh, there you go. Always have a friend back. Dang, Cuddle Leader's showing up. Cuddle Leader's showing up. What is that on her arm? What is that? What is that? Is that a Game Boy? Is that the Game Boy glove? Dude, if you own a Game Boy laser glove, oh gosh. Oh no, that's her. No. Who the heck is it? You guys know what I'm talking about? I had one of those. It was so cool, dude. We like had one game, Ultron or something you could play. Oh my gosh. Don't get caught, Souls. Don't get caught. Don't get caught, man. Don't get caught. Haskins, welcome in. How's it going? Oh, Quizars, you should do that. You should do a stream as Cuddle Leaders. That would be a good stream. Oh my gosh, my eyes, my glasses. Oh, this stuff is hilarious to me. I'm sorry. All right. What was it? A power glove. Was it called a power glove? I think it was called a power glove. The power glove. Yeah. I scrolled down. I love that thing. You guys own one? Dude, if you owned a power glove, then we can be friends. Okay? Cuz even back then all my boys were like, "Why you got a power glove on?" And I was like, "Watch." And we got in the game and fought, and I like lost every match, and I was like, "I have no clue why I'm wearing this." All right, here we go. Okay. I'm like, is there anything here? I see the little spore things coming out of the ground. Dude, those insects, what are they, armor plated? That dude took like 100 shots to the chest. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Big beetle. Big beetle. You guys ready for it? We watched all this. We watched all this. Except for this one thing. The one and only, welcome in. How's it going? All right, here we go. All this for this moment. Right there. You guys know where I'm going with this? You gotta kick him in the chin. Do you guys know where I'm going with this? Okay. You guys know where I'm going with this? Okay, hold on a second. Let me turn that off. Oh, no, no! Stop it! Okay, watch. Watch this. Display capture. No, I don't want to mess with my game. Display capture. All right, hold on. Am I at the beginning of this? Okay, I am. All right. Display capture. Y'all know where I'm going with this, don't you? You guys know, right? You guys know.
Code Red commands emergency evacuation.
How about emergency volume boost? Can we get one of those?
Code Red commands emergency evacuation. This is not
Check this
a
out.
drill. All minifigures
Bam!
evacuate the
Wait.
studio
Wait for
now.
it. Oh, they didn't. Ah, I missed it. I missed it. Hold on. The iconic foot thing. There it is. There it is. You guys see it? Do you see the iconic foot thing right there?
Now.
Yeah. So, I think And this was based, again, this is not me, not complaining. Not complaint time. This is just putting it out there. Just want to be clear. Nobody's like, oh, he's going to go on a rant. I'm not going on a rant. What I'm going to say is this. I think they're trying to get the seasons to line up. I think they're trying to get the seasons to line up. I think they're trying to get BR and Lego lined up together, because there was some talk about having storylines intertwined, and they brought out the Spires in Battle Royale, and then they attempted to bring out the Spires in Lego Fortnite. Now, if that had gone amazingly well, just think for a second, what would that have meant for the game? What would that have meant for the game? If we would had the Spires in Lego Fortnite and then the Spires over there. Now, the question is, are the Spires going to stay? I mean, I'm assuming they're staying as enemies, right? But who knows? I mean, there's no, hey, Juliet Miles, welcome in. How's it going? It is. The swelling's gone down a little bit. I put a cold jug of milk on it. 1 gallon milk. I just kind of laid my arm on it and let the some of the swelling go down, and it's doing better. But thank you for asking. So what if this would have been a thing where we would have had the Spires in BR and then Spires come into Lego for a limited time, and then almost like seasons in Lego Fortnite that are tied to Battle Royale. Do you guys think they're headed that direction, or do you think I'm crazy? If you on this thing, not in general, just on this, do you guys think they're trying to match up BR and Lego season? If you agree, if you think, put 1 in the chat. If you think I've lost my mind and I'm totally reading into things, put a 2 in the chat. I might even pull it, because I saw this and I was like, wait a minute. They got the kits coming out, right? And then they got the kits coming out. Dempsey says 3. I think it's somewhere in the middle. 1, it would be easier to have both modes synced. Yeah, I think cross promotion also would be cool. 1.5. Big D coming in with a 1. A bye guy at 1.5. Mama Rage says, I'd be less surprised to see bugs infested Brick Life or Expeditions at this point. I don't know if is that a play on words? Llama, is that a play on words? Because I can't hear you. So I don't know Hey, and Kitty, welcome in. I'm wondering if that's a play on words or not. Like, bugs get it, because bugs have a double meaning. All right, let's turn this off. All right, guys, I had to show you that. I'm sorry. I wasn't planning on it. It was kind of last minute, throwing it all together this morning. Nick Larryland said, I agree with Llama Rage because the spiders already in Brick Life, and you can see them in the distance. Wait a minute. Giant spiders are in Brick Life? Mr. Biz, welcome in. All right. Let me go ahead. Can I close this without destroying everything? Okay, we did it. All right, good. So, I think, personally, I'm like, sorry, everybody. So I just wonder, like, would it be a thing where we had seasons in Lego Fortnite? Would that be a thing since we have standard worlds that are already kind of there doing their own thing? You know, does it make sense to have like those random events? Boy, would that not spice up things? I mean, what if you had an island? You know, that's why I kind of thought Star Wars A lot of people were concerned Star Wars was going to go away. And remember, guys, at the end of this, I'm going to go to Brick Life. And I'm going to show you something that Andy showed me about being able to hold items and stuff. And even if you don't play Brick Life, you're going to want to watch this and think about actually maybe putting the time in and playing Brick Life to get this item. Because this item is a game changer. And, yeah, when we get there, I'll show you. But, I mean, if you had an island... Or even if you did something that was like, oh, you know what? Actually, I need to break all this down here. Let's get the volume back up. I had to turn this down last night. It's way too loud in my ears. All right, can you guys hear that? Do I got audio coming through? Game audio. It looks like game audio is coming through. It's not too loud, is it? And Kitty, arm is doing well. My arm is doing well. Thanks so much for asking. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I think, wait a minute. What was I saying? I forget now. I think, personally, I think that would be really cool. I just don't know how much coding that would be. Like, I don't know if that would be a code, like a code thing. And if I had to pick, guys, here's my treehouse. Here's my treehouse! I had to make windows out of the fence railing pieces. Dude, I was so disappointed that this thing did not have, windows. No window. At all. And I was like, what? So, this is Cuddle Team's Arctic Treehouse Bungalow. And now we're going to put some steps in going out of here. And it is a treehouse. And you know what treehouses, I mean, at least for me, a treehouse or a fort. Did you guys build forts growing up? I built all kinds of forts. We had these woods behind my house, between my house where I grew up and railroad tracks. And that area, you know, the government comes in and tells the who do they tell? Railroad companies. Jiminy Crickets. Wow. All right, railroad companies. Don't know why I couldn't think of the word railroad companies. Today's word is railroad company. And they made, oh geez, that's not what I wanted. They made the railroad companies have this land between the houses and the train tracks in case there's ever a derailment. And that area back there was so much fun. We would just spend days back there, like building forts, and you know, we ended up building racetracks back there and stuff like that. But we had these neighbors move in, and there was this really nice big tree back there, and they built a tree house. And so as I was thinking about, wait a minute, what inventory I'm in? As I am in the wrong inventory, do we have a nice pink piece? I was kind of wrestling with what piece to put in here. Like, that's way too big. This one's a little bit smaller, but you can't extend it, I don't think. No, you can't. You can't extend it. Kind of a bummer, though. You know what? I might do... Let me look here real quick. No, can't do that. That's a bummer. I didn't want something that thick anyways. I wanted something a little bit... Walls? Like, I kind of like this, but I feel like it's too dark of a piece. I feel like that's just too dark of a piece. I like this piece. You know what? This is... I like this piece because it matches everything else. that get in the ground? I hope that got in the ground. All right. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm building a bridge going across here, and it's going to be one that you have to like kind of jump on to get around. It's not going to be like an exact bridge going across. So it's going to be a little different than something like that. So the more I thought about this, the more I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. And then I'm going to come back and I'll put in some other pieces. Man, this song needs to go away. I just need to get this song out of my rotation. Like this. Oh, oops, I'm in the way. Can you get under there, please? Thank you. But they built a treehouse, right? And I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? That treehouse. Treehouses are where you go to read comic book. Can't hear any songs. You can't hear the background music? There. Is that better? There, that should be better. Okay, and now let's add our touch here. Which I think is going to be like here. You guys hear that now? Oh, come on. Come on, fly! No, fly! Gee, frickin'. Why can't I fly? You know what? Maybe I'm going to change my mind on that. Maybe I'm not going to knock that down. I was going to put, like, gaps in the thing going up and stuff. I don't want that high. I want that flush. There we go. I want that flush. I don't want that high. I mean, am I gonna have to look at the definition of bridge? Because a bridge is like crossing, right? What is the definition of the word bridge? And then what else do I need to add to this? It's a game that you play with cards. That is not the bridge I'm talking about at all. That is absolutely not the bridge that I'm talking about. I don't know. This counts as a bridge to me. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe the non-bridge haters are going to be hating on me. But that's fine. I feel like I need to maybe bring that down a little bit. No, I want to go right there. There we go. Now bring that over, please. So this is what I was thinking. Something like this. That kind of goes down with these little beam supports randomly in. So it would then, once it gets like down to the water level, then taking it straight across. Bridges allow movement from one point to another to avoid a danger to life. You know, Chris, I need to get myself. Epic just put out a new trailer for the new VR. Another new trailer? Wait a minute, what? Epic did? "42 minutes ago?" Wait a second. Let me look here. Is it just BR? Are there more Power Rangers? Alright. Chat, do you guys want me to go watch it and do commentary on it? Samoan, how's it going? I'm building Cuddle Team Leaders Treehouse with a bridge. Oh my gosh, I probably should go back and read that, huh? Cuddle Team Leaders house with a bridge. And I'm doing an old broken down, well, not old. I don't know about old. Maybe not old. Maybe that's not what I'm going for. A different type of a thing, whatever. I don't even know what to call it. I don't want to get too... I gotta be careful here. Because I need to be able to go out to... I'll do the other side. There we go. And then maybe... one in here, like this. I kind of feel like I want to bring this side up over here just a little bit out. Yeah, that feels better to me. That feels a little bit better. And I want maybe widen this side up over here just a tad bit. That's fine. We can do that, and then we can bring this one out just a hair. That's gonna open that up for me a little bit, like that. And then... Jiminy Crickets, the screaming children of the wind. Oh my gosh. Why is that stuck in my head? Chat. Alright, could you please... You know, I had to pick the hardest pieces, you know? Wasn't like I was gonna, like... But, I mean, this is the only pink pieces we have. Which I feel like... I don't know. I'm really happy they did add these. I actually am. Because I think this was a huge W. These pieces needed to be added. They needed more color in this game. Now all this fighting on the pieces. Like, maybe I should have just built a regular bridge. Maybe I should have just built a regular bridge. I mean, do I leave the holes? I feel like I should leave the holes. I don't really think I'm going to fall in those. Maybe that one. Nope. It looked good. You like that, Sir Lassa? Thank you. I love the path. Yeah, I like it. Like, I was like, man, I really was wrestling back and forth on this last night about how I wanted to do this. And then I was like, you know what? What if I did like a pathway that had kind of like a cobblestone, a little bit of a cobblestone with some open slots in it and stuff. And then also with the angle, I mean, I'm kind of angling this way and I did not mean to do that. So maybe I need to go back a little bit so we don't get out of the angle, so we don't get out of the angle. So, so maybe we come over here. I don't want to get too... I don't want to get too repetitive on the design. So I kind of went from a 4 to a 5. So it got a little bit wider. But I feel like that's because I had a 5 and then I went to a 4 here. So maybe if I do this. That'll, oh, there we go. There we go. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So 5. This one's going to be over on this side. My thing is, I don't, are you guys the same way when it comes to random things? Like, are you like, if I overthink it, it won't be random any longer? But then you start to overthink it and you're like, oh crud, am I overthinking this right now? What is in the water? Who's in the water? Oh, fish. Fish are in the water. Yeah, last night a bike guy was talking about bringing those frogs in on those lily pads from expeditions. And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, that would be so cool if you had that ability. Or if you had like more wildlife, more like actual fish. If you're like looking down and you could see that through the whole lake. And then have like other bigger fish in there. Once the time comes, I wonder how you'll light this build up. Maybe pink lights. Oh, you know what, Chris? Here, let me show you something real quick. So I'm using these little pink lights here for this area here. And then I put these spotlights in here just because for me, a treehouse was always a place to escape your parents from. And so we'd always go up to the treehouse. You know, it was always like your secret little area where we could draw comics and read comics and you know, hang out, to steal the snacky treats from the pantry and soda pops, and run off and drink soda pops, eat chips, and draw comic books. Who knew how good we had it back then? Oh my god. And it was just like a little secret hideaway place. So I put these lights in there. Nice, Chris. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, brother. That's a good thing. Yeah, I agree with your last lot. I think, yeah, that's, I'm 100%. I start getting into this thing and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, what? Maybe, yeah. And then, yeah, next thing you know, I'm going to be through, going through here and, like knocking pieces out and different stuff like that. All right. So let's go over here. And that one goes a little too far to the left, but I'm kind of doing that on purpose. This center section, I feel like I want to kind of open that up on the next level. If you had a treehouse, type tree in the chat. I'm just curious. Was that like, is that just a US thing? Is that just the state that I live in type thing? All right, for this next piece, I'm gonna drown myself in the what river? Gee, many crickets. All right. Now, this is where we're going to get into having some difficulties. All right, this piece is going to get moved over here. Like this. And then this piece is going to go here. And that's going to kind of open up that little center area there. Because I just felt like it was getting way too claustrophobic for my taste. Oh, you had a treehouse, Nick? Nice. Treehouses are in Canada? Nice. Did you guys, like, did you have that same feeling about your treehouse? Like, it was just, like, a really fun place to sneak off to, and, you know, you could have all your army figures, and, you know, I don't know if you had sisters or not. It was like you could hide, you know, you could hide away from your siblings. So they couldn't find you. Wow, that's turning into... no, we're gonna do that. I like that a little bit better. Could you please go down? Thank you. There we go. There we go. Thank you so much. Oh, right over there we also have a drop. That keeps going like every 5 minutes. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I was a terrible brother. My my sister collected Barbie dolls, and I think she took them and was playing. I had GI Joes and the whole like GI Joe set and Star Wars set. And she took them and started playing, and like incorporated the GI Joes and Star Wars into her Barbie house. And I got really mad, so I kidnapped her Barbies, and I hit him for rants. I can't believe I'm sharing this with you guys. Oh my god. My sister comes over her little Hello Kitty phone. She's like, I have a very special set of skills. Skills that make people like you fear me. I'm just kidding. She didn't do that. She went and cried to mom and dad. And I got a whooping until I gave them back. Oh. But I didn't want G.I. Joe's getting married. I'm sorry. They just don't. She didn't. Barbie doesn't. Barbie was never into Ken. I'm sorry. Ken was the original. Am I allowed to say simp? Is that a bad word? Dude. Am I allowed to say that? Am I crossing into dangerous territory? Somebody warn me. We are the coolest treehouse growing up. It was a stacked pentagon shape The top was rotated 1/5 to make all the walls triangles. Oh, dude, that's so cool. That is cool. Now, did your dad build that? Because my dad was terrible at carpentry, and I don't think I would have trusted anything that he built in the air that was supposed to sustain my life. I think that's kind of why I went into construction, because of how bad my dad was at it. I mean, my dad could do basic things, but he was very much like, get the duct tape, you know? And it's like, Dad, I don't know if duct tape can hold my body weight. And he's like, stop complaining. You know? I'm like, no, seriously, Dad, I think we need to use, I think maybe, you think you can still say that? I couldn't hide from my siblings. I have 4 older sisters that thought they were my mom. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Chris got raised by 5 moms. Dang! It was a struggle to hide from them. Oh, man. Thanks, Aunt Kitty. I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, I need to put some more legs under it. I just wanted to do something a little different, you know? I was like, just racking my brain about the different styles that I could use here. And I was like, you know, I'm going to do something different. And I also like the cobblestone look. Like, I love having... Okay, so... I love stone patios that are filled in with sand, that have, like, the grout lines of sand. I love those. Those are some of my favorite patios. I hate concrete. It may be because of all the bad experiences that I've had with concrete, because of just the ridiculous amount of expectation that they... Okay, I'm gonna vent. I'm going. Okay, this is something you're not gonna get this on anybody else's stream. All right, you're gonna get it on Kaboom's stream, because what Kaboom did. But you cannot go in. You cannot tell me for a second that concrete takes like 300 plus days to moisture out, to dry out, and fully cure. And then you're going to tell me somehow we're going to take that natural process that concrete has to go through, and we're going to shorten it down to 3 months? I mean, you know, they talk about they don't build things like they used to. You know why they don't? Time. Time. That's it. Time. They don't give anything enough time. You know, all these slabs they pour need the proper time to cure before you go and build and put anything on them, so that the stability and the pressure of them is holding. I'm going to build while I rant. Sorry, guys. And they come in and they go, oh, hey, here's a way that we can start building on this floor in 3 months. And you know what they would say? This is what they would say. Oh, well, you know, it saves time. It saves money. Oh, yeah, by the way, real quick, see that right there? The new guns underwater? Yeah, baby, yeah. Look at that. New way to remove pieces from underwater. And so, what I don't get is how construction companies can come in and try to tell people that these buildings that they're building on before they're set up has any chance of having the same durability and the rating, the bow, and the flight. Like, things have to settle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put something over here that dries and bends this way on top of something here that dries and bends this way. That's how you end up with, like, unsquared wall. Like, you can't... You guys are probably like, why is he going on? Why is he going on about this? I'm sorry. I'll shut up. It doesn't matter. I'm not in that world anymore. It doesn't matter to me. Just, if you go into any place, yeah, just check your concrete. Just check your concrete. Come back at me and tell me there's cracks in the floor after you guys put it on there a year early. I'm just my streams are just gonna turn into me mumbling like old man stuff. I told those kids to get off my front yard for the last time. I tell you, for the last time, they're gonna rue the day. I tell you, rue the day. It's old man streams with Kaboom. No, but seriously though, seriously, like there needs to be something done about some of these building stuff that we got going on nowadays. It just ain't proper. But at the end of the day, they're like, they would rather you rush the build. Yeah, your stairs are not OSHA approved. Souls, Souls is over there hiding from the OSHA, not ocean. I'm sorry, OSHA. If you guys know what that is, it's it's people that inspect job sites to make sure they're safe. I'm not gonna rant about them because they are their base. Okay. All I'm saying is, like, if your job is to protect people, and if you find an extension cord that's grounded out and electrocuting people, okay, I get you. Okay? I get you. All right? But the same fine for electrocuting 3 of my coworkers to death versus I forgot to plug the GFI into the extension cord on a circuit that's already into a circuit breaker that's already gonna trip if it gets a shock like that. Those are not the same thing. You know? If someone plugs in a 2-plug cord without a ground on it, and then somebody has a lift driving over a gas pipe, those two are not the same thing. Nor should they be treated. Nor should I be treated like a criminal. Just because one of my guys broke the prong off and forgot to get rid of that extension cord and it got used again on accident. Sorry, everybody. I'll shut up now. I'll shut up. I'm sorry. Anyways, so, but there is a need. I have seen. Okay, before. Let me say this. The guy that has the ladder that's not properly pitched and is working off the top rung, definitely write that guy up. That's dangerous. I've seen guys break their necks before. Like, literally break their neck. Not like just figure like, oh, ouch. I think I broke my neck. No, like literally snap their neck and become paralyzed for the right. We were on a job and there was a guy who was going up the side of a building on a ladder. And he was going up there. He didn't want to get the lift out. And so one of his coworkers or somebody, I'm not sure the whole story is. I heard 3 or 4 different versions of the story. Some of the stories blamed it on the guy. Some of the stories blamed it on his boss. Long story short, he used the wrong equipment to try to get up and paint this ceiling ledge. And while he's up there, the ladder falls. He's hanging onto the ceiling ledge and falls 3 stories down and breaks both of his legs. That's why a bike guy, I'm always yelling at you because I'm scared to death, man. But a bike guy has sent me pictures. He's good to go. He promises me that he's latching in his harness every time. So I do appreciate that, bike guy. I do appreciate that, my friend. But yeah, I mean, if somebody's telling you to go that high up on a ladder and the ground is not level and it's not set, you don't do it. It's not the proper ladder that's designed to go that high. Don't go up there. You know, don't overextend your extension ladders and then think, oh, it's going to be okay. It happens. Oh, that's just funny clips I watch on TikTok of people falling off ladders. Like, no, that literally 1 second you're up there painting the ledge. Next second you're in the emergency room. And they're trying to figure out if it's your left leg or your right leg, so they put them back on your body the right way. Sorry, was that too? Oh, that's not a kid friendly. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Did I go on kid friendly? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kids, listen, it is kid friendly if it saves you. If it saves you from becoming paralyzed. Dang it, are kids that soft? Oh man. Oh man, Marge. Oh man. Oh, of course he did, Choppy. Inspectors it can never be their fault. It can never be their fault. It's never their fault. That's the number one rule in construction is it's never their fault. Oh my gosh. That's like 80% of construction is trying to find out how to blame it on the other guy. And then when it is the other guy's fault, then they're like, you're just trying to blame this on the other guy. And I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Dude, no. Look, right there. Look, you see that big groove going through the floor? Do you see that machine over there dragging that chunk of metal under the wheel? And all it boils down to is they don't want to pay to fix it. And if they can make it out to be your fault, then they can make you fix it for free. And a lot of people just cave to it. And they buckle under it. They're like, okay, we'll do the repairs for free, sir. And I don't know. I did have to get to that point where I was just like, you know, call up the salesperson and be like, look, they're saying this, I didn't do it. This is what happened. What do you want me to do? And they'll be like, you know what? Write up a time and material ticket. T&M. Write up a time and material ticket. We'll pay you. Just make the customer happy. And sometimes that's just what happens. Sometimes that's just what happens. All right. Soul said I learned my lesson off an 8-foot ladder. That's a good lesson to learn off an 8-foot ladder, and not a 30, and not an extension ladder. Oh man, Margie, I am sorry, and kids, I am sorry. If this, yeah, my apologies. Iron Geek says yes, it is super important to be safe while working with heights. Recently, one of the assemblers in my team fell off the ladder and has been paralyzed since. Oh man. Iron Geek, I'm so sorry to hear that for them, man. I do hope they get better. That's hard. That's difficult. I'm so sorry. Chris Carter says, if I may vent a while, my sister and I are all grown up, and yet they still think they're my mom. LOL. My sister will randomly cross to come to me and my wife's house unannounced. All capitalized. I love it. Unannounced. As if they don't have anything better to do. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Wounded Pauls. Why is Kaboom named Kaboom? Well, there might have been this job incident one time. No, I'm kidding. And yes, we do have boundaries, but I'd like... Yeah, of course. Yeah. Please hit the like button for this Wednesday rant-a-day stream. Next rant incoming. 5, 4, 3. I don't care personally, but just don't know if some kids might find us. Yeah, no, yeah, Margie, you're right. Which is, you know, that's the wrestle. That Lego friendly thing. I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying the storytelling and stuff. These are just things I was thinking about today. But yeah, I feel like the next rant. But do hit the like button though. I do appreciate that. It does help me in the stream and all that stuff that you guys already know. But for some reason, the analytics always are like, oh, and the button down below. Go look. When I say the word subscribe, does the button subscribe turn red with a little line around it? Because if it does, let me know, either in chat or in the comments. Because I was watching a video yesterday, and I was like, I saw it, and I was like, oh, I forgot all about that feature on YouTube. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I forgot all about that feature on this totally random platform that I'm on. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes when you go in the same direction like this, Please, can you go out? There we go. Oh, man. All right. So I'm kind of dropping that backside down a little bit. It got a little thick over here. I don't like this one. I'm gonna knock that one out. Not that one, this one. That's all right. Actually, yeah, okay, I like that. That might be too big of a hole. This one here might look good going away. There we go. Ah, maybe not. Now it's starting to look, maybe that looks a little too thin. What if I do something like this? Move it back one. There we go. That's a little bit better. I kind of like that. It's thinned out over here on this side. You'd think you could fall through these blocks, but you can't. Which actually made me think about something. Which I don't even know if this is possible. But I was thinking about doing... You know, gosh darn it. I should have tested this out. Oh. Oh, yeah, don't do that. It doesn't flash up. It just flashes up. That's good. Okay. All right. It's your last light. Yeah. If you're subbed, it probably won't work. So, yeah, don't unsub. Don't unsub. I mean, whatever. I mean, if you do in resub to see it, that's fine. Whatever. All right. What am I saying? What am I doing? All right, that comes out. That's on that layer. All right, so we're going to bring this one out to there. Like that. And that's going to go under there. This front side is definitely starting to get... We can fix it like this. That almost catches it back up. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's good. That's good. All right. What am I? This is gonna get a little harder. Oh, this is gonna get a lot harder. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure it out. That's part of the fun of building in these type of games, is figuring like how to get pieces in certain areas. Let me show you this, guys, what I was thinking. Let me show you this real quick. I think, so this was another thought that I had to doing. Actually, I had two thoughts. Ah, no, Mr. Pizza. 30 likes, question mark. Oh, you know what, here. Rooster! Hey, how's it going? I almost missed that. It was Rooster. All right, check this out, guys and gals. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to gosh darn try. I thought it would be really cool. But they have the hit boxes, right? And you guys all remember Haskins's, you guys all remember Haskins' floating thing? Well, I was thinking about rewatching Haskins's video to figure out how I could do a floating bridge. Switch between over and under before you hit the water. I hopped in and finished my Brave Bills in 3 weeks and I fell. If you don't use it, you lose it. If you don't use it, you lose it. Unfortunately. So I was thinking, if you could mess around with the hitboxes, right? And whether or not you could build a invisible bridge. Oh gosh, what am I doing? What the heck am I doing? I'm a goofball. All right. I don't know if this would work. Yeah, there it is. No! I fell through. Dang it! I thought I had it. Oh, man. Okay, well, so it'll work like this, right? So I was thinking about doing... This was one of my options. If you guys tell me you want me to do this instead of what I just did, I will change it for you. I will do it, but I may cry the whole time. Or maybe weeping and gnashing of teeth. Alright? I'm just saying, alright? And this made me think of that glass bridge in China. I think it's in China. And it has these glass panels. And one of the glass panels is an LED light. And it... That's probably too close. I'm not gonna fit my fat firecracker butt through there. Hold on. Nope. Okay. So... I mean, it might be cooler if it was like a wall and you couldn't see the pieces. Maybe like, yeah, well, you're gonna see the pieces in one way or another because you got to get your fat butt through there. I'm talking about me. My firecracker skin is a little on the large side, but see, air bridge, invisible bridge, dude. Invisible walkway. So I thought about doing something like this, but I couldn't get the gap wide enough. I want like a one of those, like big. I don't think the floating bridge would work because the player don't get to walk on the hitboxes, just like you don't get to walk on the actual pieces. Well, yeah. So this gap though is what I was thinking of, like not like. Yeah, yes, after the testing, I found out that this is about as wide as I could get it to go. Yeah, they gave us some glass pieces that were actually clear. That would be pretty awesome. But unfortunately, all we have right now is those red pieces. And we didn't even get any blue pieces, but I don't know. This was just something I came up with. I thought this was pretty cool. You know, this might be able to be something that you use on a base in the air, you know, and be able to look down and see down below. But whatever, let's get rid of it. It was just something that I was goofing with, a thought, a memory, a hope, a dream, and a wish. Oh, wow. Excuse me. Wow, really? Really? You shoot better underwater than you do on land? Look at this. Look at this. No, yeah, no, Larry, I was thinking, I was also thinking about the pieces that are, that little trick that Abide Guy and Haskins does, where they, and, somebody else that I totally am forgetting who, was it Bernie, I think, and, they do, you know, they do those pieces that are levitating. And I was thinking that maybe I would do like a levitating bridge. But then I changed my mind. I was like, I don't want to. Just get the pick out. Jiminy crickets. Over here, just spending forever. Yeah, honestly, that is one of my worries. That's one of my concerns. It shoots better in water. Because it's water cool. Like Haskins was saying about logging in and then I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Well, I'm always on. Why do I say that? I don't know. Why do people say that? I always try to be honest with people. I guess I'm just emphasizing the fact that what I'm about to say is like been thought of extra long. I don't know. I hadn't built an Odyssey in a long time. And this was like, okay, this is gonna be a fun way to get back into building an Odyssey. And boy, oh boy, was my brain just trying to figure things out. And then that brought me to my thought process about these type of games. And what does that really enjoy doing? I really do think like the weapons stuff, the like pickaxe stuff, fastest way to get wood in the game, wood farms, fish farms, those things really get me like that. I think is like I did a video on how to how to get your weapons to legendary fast, and it got all right views, but you know, most people just shoot their bows into the ground or whatever like that. But I spent like a day testing that, and that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. And I do enjoy building, but it's just not the thing that I don't ever like go, oh, today I'm just gonna go build. Like, you know, fighting brutes, building ships is fun. I love building ships. I love building like the mechanics, like the Ravens. The Scout Raven is such a great ship for spires, and then designing a ship for finding spires, which is, you know, actually I got a prototype of one, a model for one of those, but again, I haven't done anything because at this point spires are just so toxic because they're just not working. So as soon as spires are working, they may change it up completely where the ship is no longer viable for use for any of the changes they may have made. Like if they make them really bright, you know, if they make their render distance different, because that's all the stuff that goes into those videos. It's like you ping your location, you fly away, you find out how far away that spire is, you find out where it comes in, you look for any kind of things that can like give you a hint of where they're gonna spawn in at, and then you know, you do your best and attempt to make a video that is helpful, and then they change it, and then it doesn't work, or they nerf it, or they reduce it, or you know, whatever. And then and that's kind of my fear. That's my fear right now. I don't want to put a video out and it's called the Spire Chaser 4000, or you know, something like that, and then the spires are all of a sudden in the air instead of on the ground. You know, they start spawning them 50 meters higher up in the air than what they were before. So now you got this thing called the Spire Hunter, and it's designed precisely to go on the ground because all spires are so close to the ground that sometimes you can overfly them. But then you go back to your map and you look and you're like, oh, there, I just went by a spire. So I don't know. Those are just kind of some of the thoughts I've been having. I do hope they get that spire thing taken care of here sooner than later. I feel like I need to mix that up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Bro, I got to park house. Hey, Rooster, you parked that house, my friend, and thank you so much for the lurk. And let me know how it goes, because I've seen some of the things you park houses, and I don't know how hard. I don't know if this is a level 10 park house job or if it's an easy one for you, buddy. All right. I need to get the stairs in. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think you think do you think they're gonna make major changes to the spires? What do you guys think they'll change? I'm just curious. Other than them actually spawning in everybody's world. Okay. All right, that's a little bit different, a little bit interesting. I mean, maybe I don't go all the way to the water. On uncured concrete. Well, it wouldn't be his fault. It'd be whoever told him to put it on there. That's always the problem with those situations. It's never the dude that like, hey, could you frame these walls out on this concrete? And then all the nails are pulling out because the concrete hasn't cured all the way. Destroyed multiple for nothing. Yeah, I'd like to just see him respawn. I'd like to see the chest. I'd like to see those chests. Do something, you know? I'd love to see just some uniqueness to all of it. Okay, so I want to do a textured floor here. To do the textured floor, I'm going to need to knock some of these out like this. That was too much. Okay. Could you please... Could you please... There we go. I mean, if it wants to click in there, right? All right, so... You kind of just have to work off of what it's giving you. Honestly. Which is kind of the problem here. Bring that up there. Bring that up there. And we might be just getting way... Hold on. Let me think this through. I don't like... Okay, I don't like that one. So we'll put that piece in, and we're going to knock that out. That was just getting a little too far over to one side. Nope. That's too far over, too. Maybe... something like that. And there we go. Okay. Now, we're going to come in here on top of this. And we're going to put some walls like this. This is like a second layer. It's just adding some texture and depth to the walkway. So it looks like, you know, a little more of a cobblestone. You know what? You know what? I'm going to need to fix that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all, sir. But we got it. We got it. We're going to fix it. Watch. You guys will see what I'm talking about here in a second. I'm not even over there. I'm talking about not liking it. Because I'm seeing it from here. I'm seeing it from here, and I don't like the way it looks. Alright, watch. I think something like this. And then... I want to knock this one out, but I gotta have a piece that's connecting it to the other pieces, or the whole thing's gonna fall. You know what, actually, maybe we leave it. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, maybe it doesn't need to go away. Maybe it's okay. It was this... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's knock it out and see if the whole thing drops. It did. It did. It dropped. It all dropped. Dang it. I thought that piece was going to hold it. And it didn't. That's fine. I'm drowning! I'm drowning! Gee, crickets. What did I just do? Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get it. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. We got this. Let's build this back this way. Okay, now we need to fill this in. Which I think, like, I wanted to fill this in like this. I felt like that piece that was there. There we go. Okay, there we go. Much better. Okay, so what I'm trying to do in my mind, at least, and I'm not sure how well I'm pulling this off, but I'm trying to make it so there's dual layer texture with holes in the floor, and then, you know, but the holes are not big. The holes are small enough that you can't fall through the holes. Does that make sense? Like, you can go through here. You don't fall through it, but you... Oh, gosh. I guess you do fall through it. Oopsie. Oopsie. Peace on aisle 3, please. Peace on aisle 3. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Hold on. Omerate. Oh, wait. Whoa. Whoa. What did I miss? I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, yeah. Let me do this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me go to chat. So sorry. Let me do this. All right, here. Oh my gosh. Dude, guys, you were like not chatting and all of a sudden you had a conversation. I totally missed it. I was locked in. My apologies. El Main Diablo says, I hope they give us something. Destroyed multiples for nothing. I think that was Spires. I've seen a base made around one and I forgot who. Can I imagine how that turned out in the long run? That was Haskins, I think. I put a circle, but Haskins actually built a like lab around it, but nothing much happened to those sleeping ones. Haskins says, I don't see them change anything other than maybe spawn rates. Even then, you fight 5 of them, and then what? Not trying to be negative, but it's not fun after a few fights, and it lacks rewards. El Main Diablo says, LOL, my in-game fun in Lego Odyssey are the fights with cannons blowing away my builds. Lost interest in expert because I lost... Oh, no. You lost a semi with 20 plus chests? Yeah, dude. I feel for you there, man. You're going to smash complexity using small pieces? Dude, if I hit complexity on this build, that would be wild. Yeah, we've lost some things. We've lost some things. Haskins says all the new build, or I'm sorry, Llama Rage says this to Haskins. All the new build sets in Lego Pass tomorrow will require dozens of corrupted crystals. Then you'll have a purpose to fight Spy. The new corrupted shack pre-built takes like 100 corrupted crystals, and you have to like. Oh my gosh, that is funny. Oh, Queen Source coming in. Oh, that's funny. She's gonna time some people out. Lava's in trouble. All right, you guys are hilarious. Yeah, like each one of these little pieces is a corrupted crystal, and it's like 1,000 corrupted crystals. Like everyone just builds in Sandbox now. Yeah, I hope we get something, you know? I really do. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'll probably jump in and do a stream. If there's like new build sets, but again, I just can't bring myself to buy it. I can bring myself to buy the kit. I just can't bring myself to buy the upgrades for the kit, because I'm gonna play the game enough to get it upgraded. That's not a worry of mine. You know, there's no fear there of that. It's not going to, like, somehow I'm not going to unlock the pieces. Like, that will happen one way or another. My fear, or my desire, would just be to put a video out on it and be like, hey guys, here's the new build kits. You know? But what I really want to know is, does that help people? And when you see those type of videos, does it help you make a decision on whether or not you're going to buy the kits? That would also be good. That would also be good information to know. Like, does that really help people? Like, do people see that and go, oh, that's so cool, I want that kit? I mean, I feel like just putting it out there, right? You know, you just have the availability of the kit itself. Am I crazy? Is that crazy? Or is that just like normal marketing? Thank you, sir. Last slide. That's very kind of you, sir. I do appreciate it. I am having fun building this. Like, this is pretty cool. The prompt stuff, definitely a W. Like, I mean, sure, we can nitpick it apart, whatever, but at the end of the day, I think it's a huge W. Like, this is, you know, this got me back into wanting to build. I just saw General Ronimus's walking tomato head mech, his walking mech burger. You guys, if you haven't seen that short, be sure to go check it out. The thing is amazing. So we got a walking mech build for this mashup, and it was amazing. It was awesome. So, you know, kudos to them for that, for putting this together. You know, at the end of the day, I think that's huge. It's a huge W. But I always want to say, but I'm just gonna say it would go nice if you guys had the kits in the shop. It would just go nice. And I know there's a reason, and I know we don't know the reason. I wish we did. I just wish we did. Because having a mashup with the actual build kits would be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty cool. Like Lion's Night. And who else? Did anyone else get the feel that it was like Clue? Anybody else get the feeling of Clue when the mashup came out? It was Professor Plum in the bathroom with the wrench. It was like, you know, and it was like, what Lego character did it? It was Beef Boss. It was Beef Boss all along. I warned you guys about him. I told you. If you go after all the quests in each mode, you can unlock the entire Lego pass in about 5 or 6 days, but then everyone's forgotten about it. Yeah. I mean, the best thing I could do are like since this pass is being dropped at this point in the season, will I have XP saved up to go towards it? Because I've had 2 different experiences, and I meant to. Actually, I'm really glad you brought that up because I meant to ask. I meant to ask you guys about this, and I totally forgot because I don't know. It was Tomato Head in the castle with a shovel. Yes! Oh my gosh. Queens North, should we build a Clue game? In Lego Fortnite? I also came up with a redo for my Sus game. Brick Sus. And, because the game didn't quite turn out the way that I was wanting it to turn out. It was fun. It was definitely fun. But it did seem like we were running into some problems here and there with some of the communications and stuff. And so I was thinking about how we could fix that. Queenzor said yes. Okay, we got to figure that out. We need to get a committee on that and figure out how we would deal out cards and who would be we'd have to build a board, and then the boards would, you know, we'd have the different areas with different kits maybe, and then people would have to be like, you know, the Shogun Palace with the gem sword, with Bright Bomber. You can build a board. Nice. Okay. So yeah, that would be cool. XP all resets tomorrow. All my XP resets tomorrow. Wait a minute. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, llama. Say it ain't so. Not like this. Not like this. Are you real? Are you serious? Can we use Discord somehow? With the glue? Yeah, we can make a channel. I think, yeah, we can make a channel and make it private and bring people in. Or, we could use, Kaboom's secret gaming channel too, whatever you want to do. Is it a new season though? Did we ever get a pass when it wasn't a new season? It was just like a Lego. Wasn't there a time when those were offset? Oh, as part of the game itself? Yeah. We could do that, definitely. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's talk to everybody and see what they think. If we can do it as a community, we could throw something in the mod chat and get feedback from everybody. I know. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna vent. This is the rant. Sir Last Lot, count it down. Count it down, Sir Last Lot. That changed my mind. I don't like that. One of the things I'm really happy I did with Crafttopia is that I never gave myself all the power, and I'm glad I did that. And so sometimes I do make mistakes where I'm like, yeah, we could do that, blah, blah, blah. And then I got to be like, oh, yeah, wait a second. We need to run that by everybody else, which can slow things down, but it also keeps yourself in check. And it doesn't just let you, you know, just run everything how you want. And I just saying, just a big shout out to everybody in that community who's helped with those kind of decisions and choices. And even though sometimes it would have been a lot easier for me just to be like, nope, here, it's what I want to do. This is what we're doing. I don't know. It just never felt right to me. You know, it just felt like everybody's kind of a part of it. So everyone should, well, the mods and the crew leaders, like everyone should have a say. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, that was not really a rant. That was just a thought. That was just a thought that I had. But I mean, there have been a lot of times where the mods have been like, yeah, we shouldn't do that. Oh, we shouldn't do that. What? Oh no. And then it's like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you guys, thank you guys. Saved my bacon. You guys saved my bacon from crisping. And so yeah, super thankful for situations like that too, where it probably would have ended up being a horrible disaster, but you got input from other people, and they were able to help save you from making a mistake. All right, let's put some of these on top here. Sorry, I'm just kind of walked in, watching and at everything. Because I gotta keep the holes still there. Like, I don't want all the holes to go away. There we go. But I also don't want people falling through this. I say people, I mean myself. That's who I really don't want falling through this. Back to level 1, but getting from 1 to 2 is a lot easier than going from 200 to a 1. I usually have 10 levels on the first. Well, I mean, you stream for 12 hours. For the cards, you can make the cards like cars. You need to have them like you go into the cards. You have to make the cards. Last Lego Pass had 30 blocks. Each block required 2 level. What? Mod love? Yeah. The mods know. The mods were there for some of those. The mods were there for some of those. So, hey, Mr. Greasy, thank you so much for the sub. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Finally, someone who plays. Hey, we got a great community, Mr. Greasy, over Crafttopia Discord. We got next. Wait a minute. Is it next? One second, my neighbors. All right. Okay. Join the herd. Yeah. Sorry, I meant the cards. Okay. So I need to show you guys the brick life. My neighbor needs me to help him. So let's go to brick life. My neighbor's is stripping paint and he needs to borrow some tools. Okay, perfect. He messaged me like 40 minutes ago, and I'm like, I'm hoping he's not at the store buying a heat gun. I've got a heat gun. I'm coming. Help is coming, my dear. You know what? The thing is, it's like, I wonder how many times the neighbors have heard me screaming during like a stream, and they're like, got their phones up, and they're like, yeah, 911. I think he's being murdered next door. I think he's being murdered. All right, guys, check this out. Check this out. Okay, where's my house? Let's go in my house. Like, first of all, check this out. We all got this. You guys remember how you voted on the dark side and the light side? Well, if you voted, well, no. If you played the game and voted, you got this. Okay? This can be put down out of your menu from your decor items. I think it's surfaces, and then it's... You have to buy it, though, which is fine. It's not that much. Where is it? Oh, there it is, right there. Yeah, so right here... Oh, gosh. That moved fast. Look at this. You can order this. Once you order it, you can buy it. We got this for the Star Wars event. And now you can have lightsabers anytime you want it. And currently, you can get... Currently, you can... There's the new event that's going on. I'm going to go show you guys that. So, and I'm going to show you what we can get from that event. And I'm going to show you why it's so important and why I'm going to be playing Brick Life tomorrow. To actually try to do those events. These are gifts. These gifts go on these placements, these pedestals. And the things that are in the gifts, this is how you can store stuff. I've got a magic potion, and I've got a lightsaber, a blue lightsaber, and this. Okay, we only have the red ones from the stand because the dark side won. Now, if the Jedis had won, we'd have blue and green lightsabers. But since they didn't win, we got the red lightsabers, which is what the whole big thing about Brick Life is, right? I did not know this. I didn't understand that this is what you could get. And my mind was just blown. All right, let's go down here real quick. Yeah, I haven't played Brick Life in forever either. And then I was like, the last update, I was like, all right, if I'm going to be a Lego Fortnite content creator, I've just got to get over this whole bias towards Brick Life. If I'm going to do I'm probably not going to put long form videos out, but I'm definitely going to cover the updates for Brick Life. And I want to know what I'm talking about, right? I can't just say stuff and be like, and have no clue. I don't know. I felt a little weird after the last stream because I was just like, I literally had no clue. None at all. I had no clue about any of this. But this thing right here is what right here for level 10 for completing of the missions for this whole oh my gosh, there's a giant bus running me over. Excuse me. For completing all the missions in here, let me get to the missions board. Wait a minute. Is this it? No, this is no, this is the vote. All right. Okay. So I might have said that. Let me back up. Boop. The voting will get us items. Okay? This is different. That's a lightsaber thing. Okay? So right now when we vote, whoever wins, we're not sure what we're going to get, but it could be like these bubble things. It could be the boxing gloves, like these boxing gloves. I might as well just take them now. It could be the sword. So everybody really wants the cats to win because everybody wants the sword. Okay? Yeah, well, the thing is Andy showed me his bases. And people are building unique bases in Brick Life plots from all this stuff that you can order. And it's like these walls, and they're finding ways around it to actually build on the plots. Which is kind of funny to me because they're like they gave everybody these pre-build, like you could throw your stuff up. And so people have went ahead and figured out a way to build in the game with people. Yeah, there's a spire over the are you talking about this or a different spire? Yeah, I don't know what spires are going to do in here. Okay, so I hope that made sense. You vote at the end of the voting once the season's over. So you're going to win. Whatever team wins, you're going to win their item. You're going to get those items in your decor. So make sure you vote so that you get that into your decor bundle. Now, the most important item to receive is this right here. It is a gift wrapper, okay? The reason why is that when you wrap a gift, like this sword, right? I now have this sword. as a gift. I can take this back to my place. Okay, watch this. I can take this back to my place. Is it displays? Oh, and the fish tanks are really cool too. I can buy this elegant display, and then I can put this gift on top of it, and now I have it. Now I have it, and now I can go and unwrap this gift and have my sword. And then when I'm done with this, I can just wrap it again and put it back on the stand. And so to get this thing, to unlock this, you have to do all the levels. You got to level up to level 10. And that's what I'm thinking about doing tomorrow. What level am I? Let's see. I did oh, wait. Am I doing this one? Okay, so these are the event tasks, okay? You also have quick tasks. You wanted to do the event task to level up your character. I think it's level, where's the events at? Trading job. Gardener, back. Once you complete these tasks, I think, I forget if it's level 10 or you have to complete these tasks. But once you complete these tasks, you win that wrapper. And that goes into something that you can buy. And you can put that wrapper machine in your house. And then any future events, lightsabers, guns, whatever. Oh, thank you. Oh, I got a gift. All right, let's check it out. What'd they give me? They gave me a dreamy blue cupcake. Thank you. Yummy, yummy. Oh, wait, I'm eating it. Thank you. Here. Here, I'll get you a gift. Yeah, you run around and give gift. You get, like, what? There's a reward for gift giving and stuff like that. All right, so where's that person at? I hope I'm saying this all right. We're gonna figure it out tomorrow on stream. There may be moments where, okay, and I just got hit. There may be moments where I'm on the borderline of not being family. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. That's a joke. I'm not really gonna get that frustrated, but there are things that are we gotta figure out, basically. And we will figure those out tomorrow. And we're gonna win. We're gonna try to win that. Now, check this out. Okay? No, not this. This is not what I want you to check out. Something else I did not know about. Right? The money that you earn and the tickets you earn, this is 10 tickets from this event, right? I can buy this chair so that I can put it. So instead of having build sets, you earn tickets to buy the pieces that you can build in your houses. So this is why you do the events, is to earn these tickets. Dude, this is cool. Do I have enough to buy this? Buy. Oh, wait, no. Buy. I want to buy. Buy? Oh, maybe I have 0 tickets. I have 0 tickets. And this rotates out. Embarrassed myself and deleted it. This? Our Discord. We're talking Discord. Anyways, guys and gals, thank you so much for being here. This is what we're going to do tomorrow, I think. I know you guys are saying to yourself right now, Kaboom, I don't want a brick live stream. Please don't do it. Please. Please, no. But just give it a second. Just try it out tomorrow. Just try it out tomorrow. Just hang with me tomorrow, and we'll see what happens, okay? We'll see what happens. We'll go through this together. But I just want you guys to know about these things. So if you're somebody who wants to play Brick Life, that you understand how you can get some of these items and stuff. I had no clue about this. Again, a big shout out to Andy. He's over in our Discord. He's always posting really really helpful stuff over there. We have channels for all the different modes and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm gonna drink my protein shake, and then I'm gonna get my gains. Wait a minute. No, that's not my gains. Where's my gains at? Gains. No! Oh, there they are. Here we go. I'm gonna get my gains. Getting my gains! Just laying here looking in the sky. Queensworth, like, called me out yesterday. She's like, you know, floating in a pool's not working out, right? This was me yesterday in the pool. Getting my gain. Getting my workout. Thank you, L Main Diablo. I appreciate that. Does mean a lot to me. So, all right, guys. I gotta go help my neighbor. Let's raid out. You guys think we can raid out Nick K30 again? You guys think we can raid out the Nick K30? Be honest. Be honest. How'd that go last time? How did that go last time? I need to know. I need to know. Did Nick K30 say Kaboom 2004? Did he? Did he? Oh, it's subscriber only? Oh, man. No, I understand that. Cringy golf. Oh, man. We need somebody. Am I missing people? Like, usually Lucy was streaming and Rex was streaming. Nick really needs the help. Dude, you know, the whole Llama, the whole thing was so that he says, like, he goes, who's this Kaboom 2084? And then all of a sudden everybody's like, who is this Kaboom guy? And then like everyone like comes over to, you know, see who this strange Kaboom guy is. If it even works that way. Later, Dave Skirts, thank you so much. All right. I'm gonna shut. I'm talking way too much. All right. Red and White, thank you so much for being here. As always, I will see you guys tomorrow. So may the brick snap in your favor. Bye. All right. I think we're out on the Red and White. You don't think Nick sees the raids?